Evolution could have made you immortal. It chose not to. Voiceover only. There is a shark, right now, in the black cold under the North Atlantic that was already swimming when the last stones of the pyramids were being set in place. It is not sick. It is not weak. It is not slowly dying of old age. Because it doesn't really do old age. 400 years and its body has barely kept count. And here is the part no one tells you. You are built from the same basic machinery, the same kind of cells, the same chemistry of life. And yet, you will wrinkle. You will slow. Your body will fail you piece by piece on a schedule you did not choose. We treat that like a law of nature, like gravity, like something that simply must be true. It isn't. Aging is not a law. It's a decision. And a very long time ago, long before you were born, evolution made that decision for you. We assume everything wears out, that a body is like a machine and machines break down. It feels obvious, but biology keeps breaking that rule. There is a freshwater animal barely a centimeter long called the hydra. Watch a hydra for years and something strange happens. Or rather, nothing happens. Its risk of dying does not climb with age. An old hydra is no more likely to die than a young one. Scientists have a cold, precise name for this. They call it negligible senescence, aging so slow it barely registers. And the hydra is not alone. Some tortoises show almost no decline across a human lifetime. The bowhead whale lives past 200 years. The Greenland shark, our shark, past 400. And under the ground, there is a wrinkled, nearly blind little creature called the naked mole rat, whose chance of dying barely rises as the decades pass. By every rule your body seems to obey, it should be long dead. It isn't. Sit with what that means. Life already knows how to not age. The off switch exists. It is written into living things all around us, which leaves one very uncomfortable question. If the switch exists, why is ours left on? To answer that, you have to stop thinking about biology and start thinking about the thing that shaped it: natural selection. And you have to understand one strange, brutal fact about it. Natural selection gets weaker as you get older. Here is why. For almost the entire history of your ancestors, the world was lethal. A predator, a wound gone bad, a hard winter, a season with no food. In a world like that, almost no one died of old age, because something else always got to them first. So imagine a gene that does something terrible to a body, but only at 70 years old. In the modern world, that gene would be a curse. But in the ancient world, it was invisible, completely invisible. Because almost no one who carried it ever lived to 70 for it to matter. They were long gone. They had already had their children. They had already passed the gene on. Selection can only weed out what hurts you before you reproduce. Damage that waits until after, it never sees. It can't. Scientists call this mutation accumulation. Over countless generations, mutations that only do their harm late in life pile up, unopposed, unedited, because nothing was ever there to remove them. Your genome is carrying a lifetime of damage that was simply never worth fixing. And I want to be clear about what this is. Evolution is not trying to kill you. There is no cruelty in it. It is something colder than cruelty. After you've had your children, evolution simply stops watching. But this only explains neglect.
Damage that got ignored.
And if that were the whole story, aging would just be a slow accumulation of accidents. It isn't. Because some of your aging looks less like neglect and more like it was built in on purpose. Why would evolution ever do that? Here is the idea that changes how you see your own body forever. Some of the genes that make you strong when you are young are the exact same genes that destroy you when you are old. Not different genes, the same ones. Think about it as a trade. A gene that pushes your cells to grow fast and divide aggressively makes you powerful at 20. You heal quickly, you reproduce, you thrive. But that same relentless cell division, decades later, is exactly what raises your risk of cancer. The same drive that built you starts to unbuild you. Scientists call this antagonistic pleiotropy. One gene, two opposite effects. A gift early, a punishment late. And here is the trap. Evolution takes that deal every single time, because a benefit when you're young and reproducing will always outweigh a cost when you're old. Ancestrally, you weren't supposed to be around to pay that cost. You'd already be dead of something else. The bill would never come due. There's a second half to this bargain, and it's even more blunt. Your body runs on a finite budget of energy. Every scrap of it has to be spent somewhere, and the body faces a choice. It can spend that energy on flawless self-repair, maintaining itself forever. Or it can spend it on reproduction, on the next generation. It cannot do both, and evolution has already chosen. Scientists call this the disposable soma. Soma, the body. Disposable. Your body is, in the coldest possible sense, a container, built well enough to carry your genes to the next body, and then allowed to fall apart. You were never designed to last. You were designed to hand off. Now bring it into your world, your actual life. We did something no animal was ever supposed to do. We beat the things that used to kill us young. We tamed the predators. We ended the famines. We fought back the infections that once took us long before aging could. We pulled the plug on nearly every ancient cause of an early death. And in doing that, we walked straight into a trap we set 2 million years ago. We now live long enough to fully experience a decay program that evolution never expected us to reach. Every one of those late-acting flaws, every gene that traded youth for ruin, we live long enough now to collect all of it. The bill that was never supposed to come due arrives in full. In a hospital, in a mirror, in a body slowing down. That is what aging is. Not a curse, a mismatch. An ancient program running in a world it was never written for. But sit with one last thing, because it changes everything. If aging were a law of physics, we would have no hope of touching it. But it isn't a law. It's a program. And programs, unlike laws, can, in principle, be read, edited, rewritten. That is the entire reason the hydra and the shark and the mole rat exist. They are proof that the code can run differently. Scientists today are learning to clear out worn, damaged cells, to switch the body's own self-cleaning back on, to understand why some cells keep a longer count than others. Not a cure, not a promise. Something quieter and stranger. The first time our species has ever looked at aging not as fate, but as a problem left unsolved. Go back to the shark one last time. 400 years in the dark, and still counting. It did not earn that long life. It didn't do anything special. It simply never inherited the deal that you did. It was never handed the trade. Power now, decay later. That's all. A different role, a different program. So when you feel it, the slowing, the aching, the quiet arithmetic of getting older, understand what it actually is. Your body is not failing you. It is doing exactly what it was built to do. You are aging because for 2 million years, not a single ancestor in your entire line ever needed to live this long. Every one of them handed off and fell away and let the next one carry the code forward. That was true for all of them, until you. The program is still running. The world it was written for is gone. And somewhere underneath, your body still doesn't know the difference. This is Hardwired. If this made you see your own body a little differently, next time we take on another thing evolution left broken and never bothered to fix.